Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £200 worth of 10p's we're hunting through. We have got a bag of seal bags here and a bag of what appears to be bag bags. So it'll be interesting to see which one provides the best results. But what are we looking for? We want some alphabet 10p's. 2019 is the year we really want to fill. We've got plenty of them: A, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L and M, N, O, P, R, T, U, V and X. So 6 to go and our first 2019 book will be complete. We've also got a second 2018 book on the go because the 2019s are so hard to find, so low minted. We are still one letter off completing this book. We need H for Houses of Parliament. Otherwise, we are complete. So let's get into these bags and see what we find. Okay then, whilst the coin hunt is ongoing, I'll be answering or replying to comments that have recently been left on my videos. We start with Explicit Play, who says 50p edge hunts need to be in every hunt. One day you'll randomly pull out a coin, you should do this. Yeah, I remember seeing the comment. I can't remember who it was that posted it, saying that why don't you do edge hunts on the 50p's? Sort of, I assumed a sarcastic sort of jokey comment. And then people were replying saying that why would you do an edge hunt on it? It reminded me of my live streams when I used to do the 50p edge hunts, where was it 10p's? No, it definitely was 50p's, and people would type in the comments a number and I would go to that number and that would be the edge hunt effectively. And I did it in one of the 50p hunts, and yeah, I haven't remembered to do it again, but it was kind of fun. And yeah, imagine if that was a Kew Gardens, if I pulled a Kew Garden 50p from an edge hunt, that'd be pretty mad. So maybe I'll do it again if I remember. There's all these things that you just get into a flow and you totally forget, and before you know it, the video's over and you haven't done your edge hunts and things like that, and I get told off in the comments. Trail 4 Buddy Moore says, so if you found a restrike queue, would it count towards your book? Technically no, but so basically this is in 2019, a whole bunch of designs were restruck for collector's sets, but not put into circulation. So if someone breaks out, open their set, spends the coins, you might find one out there. If I found a 2019 dated queue, one of the restriked queues, I would definitely put that in the queue slot and carry on looking for an original 2009 Kew Gardens. But if I didn't and finished the book, then I would consider that book closed, even if the Kew Gardens was just a placeholder. I guess similar could be said if I found a fake Kew Gardens 50p, it would hold that spot in the book, and if I found everything else, I would draw a conclusion to the book and move on to the next book. But so yeah, yes and no is the answer to that one. Right, Vicklestick says, I've recently discovered your channel and I absolutely love your videos. Well, thank you very much. I've watched a few every day for the past 2 weeks, but have only just realised that you colour coordinate your t-shirt according to what coins you're hunting. Excellent. I'm usually one for noticing details, which is why I love coins, but the t-shirt detail was so obvious it passed me by. So I do try to. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes a shirt is in the wash or it's drying and I can't wear it. But yeah, I tried to purple for the £2, black for the 50p's, white for 10p's and Wednesdays, and pink for World Coin Hunts is the roughly what I wear them. There's a whole backstory to this wearing shirts. I used to just wear my own shirts and jumpers and whatever I was wearing. And I record videos in batches, so I'll record maybe 5 or 6 videos in one sitting, different denominations, different videos, but people kept saying, oh, you must wear the same shirt for days upon days upon days, so you must really stink, and no. So then I was purposefully recording a video, changing shirt, recording a video, changing shirt, recording a video, and then at that point I had some of my shirts, I can't remember what the designs on the first ones were, and someone said, oh, you expect people to buy it, why don't you wear them? So hence I wear them in all my videos now. So yeah, long story short, yes. Jeffrey Downing says, there is a lovely coin museum in Stockholm. Oh, okay. So I mean, there's a whole bunch of us, my friends that I speak to on a regular basis, and there was supposed to be a whole group of us that went to Paris, but it got whittled down because of It's one reason or another, just to the two of us. But I had such a great time in Paris. I'd love to go somewhere else, potentially next year, somewhere abroad that's sort of coin related, whether it's another foreign mint, whether it's another or a good museum of coins to go to. So yeah, Stockholm I will add to the potential list of places. Mr. C's Not Another Tie says, "Hi Christopher, I'm watching back through your first £2 hunt, and you start off with the first bag in real time, then say let's speed up till I find something. You're so quick at going through the coins now that the speeded up sections are like slow motion to your regular speed now. Now I might be wrong, but if you go to hunt number 29 of this book, I think you'll have searched through 100,000 £2 coins by the end of it, since your hunt for book 1. I think it's now 94,000 that you've searched through. Open to be correct though. Wow, almost 100,000 £2 coins. That's £200,000 worth of £2 coins I've hunted through. That's a pretty bonkers number, isn't it? Dana Berry says, we would love for you to come to Canada. Our mint is wonderful. Again, I would love to go to the Royal Canadian Mint. The problem is it's a very long flight over there. I have visited Canada on many occasions in the past. My mother is Canadian. I've got lots of Canadian relatives, but they're all on the west coast. West coast, whereas the Royal Canadian Mint, I believe, is east coast. So I feel kind of bad travelling all the way to Canada and not seeing my family, and being the wrong side of that ginormous country. But it is definitely, I would love to go to the Royal Canadian Mint. It is one of the mints I'd love to go see. Oh, there we go. J for Jubilee 2019. Woohoo! Very cool. Right, Simon C says, in 60 years time your collection of Royal Mint modern coins will be sold off in online auctions just as sales room as a single lot, not much more than face value. I've seen it many times. It's the pleasure of owning and collecting the lower end modern stuff, but anyone thinking of investing and turning their hobby into a profit needs to seek out the high end and potentially rarer in demand coins." Okay, so yes, I very much agree with your sentiment. Lots of modern Royal Mint products don't increase in value, they're not things that can be flipped immediately, and I think there was a period where sometimes things could be done like that. You could buy coins brand new from the Royal Mint and then flip them for a profit very soon after, but the 2016 Beatrix Potters come to mind immediately. But it's very much not the case with a lot of products, with some exclusions of course. The Queen's Beast Completed coin is one that jumps out of mind. Some of the Coronation coin range as well did exceedingly well. But I've always said in my videos, when I buy coins from the Royal Mint for my collection, that is purely what it's for. I buy them for my collection, the enjoyment of owning, stacking it up on the shelves behind me. I don't buy things with the intention of profiting by them at all, and I think that's probably the best advice to go with. But if you're trying to invest in things, modern coins is a bit of a gamble. It's probably not going to pay off. So if you're buying modern coins as an investment, I think that strategy, bullion, is probably your best bet. If you're buying anything, any coins for investment, I would steer you towards bullion or buying precious metals as close to the metal value as possible, because you're investing in that precious metal, whether it be gold, silver, platinum. Historically over time, the premiums or prices of those precious metals tend to go up. The problem is with proof coins, there's so much more work and labour that goes into creating a proof coin. There are added costs over the cost of the precious metals. So yeah, if you're investing, try and buy precious metals as cheap, as close to the melt value as is possible. Yeah, proof coins tend to not be the best investment, but I love buying them. I love adding them to my collection, and I don't plan to sell up. So as I keep saying many occasions, my collection will be an inherited problem to someone when I'm no longer around, so I won't have to worry about it. Right, Mart Ryan says, You've been drinking, Christopher. You forgot to record the last of the coins, but recorded yourself. Triple gin and tonic all round. What, gin and tonic? No thanks. I don't drink any spirits. They're far too strong for me. Yeah, so I messed up on one of my world coin hunts. It was an error with the editing that I didn't pick up. And yeah, whoopsie daisy. But I included that clip at the start of the next one. It happens every time, every now and again. I am one person. I work full time. I make these videos. It's practically a part-time job, and I have some elements of a social life as well. And ironically, I just had a slight faux pas. My laptop filled up with its memory, and that has just cut my Q&A into bits. And so I think I've got a couple of minutes just to wrap off this part of the video. Right, Sunderland Coin Hunt says, brilliant, well done, respect for your dedication to these 10p hunts. They aren't easy. Yeah, so I mean, the 10p's can be quite frustrating to do because the alphabet 10p's, they are so scarce, so hard to find out in circulation. It can be quite demoralising going through £200 worth of 10p coins and finding a Jersey 10p. But that is countered by every now and again we find an alphabet 10p. Some of the times they're even 2019s, and on the even rarer occasion it's a new one for the book. So the high of being able to find one of those and stick it in a book, or just to have an alphabet 10p, I think totally pays off for, because I can go 3 videos without finding one, but the territories add to it. I pretty much guarantee within £200 of 10p's I will find something of interest. It may not be an alphabet 10p, but I think it's definitely worthwhile doing, and I'm desperate to finish this book. Right then, last question comes from David Evans. If you find a 2019 Kew Gardens, does it go into the book? And are they worth more? Didn't I answer this? I must have cut a similar question twice. So yes, 2019 Restrike Kew Gardens would go into the book for the reasons I explained at the start. Are they worth more? Not more than an original 2009 circulating Kew Gardens, or a BU one to be fair. The 2009 one has its prestige. It is the rarest circulating commemorative 50p out there, and that's why it's worth more. The 2019, they're still got value though. Let's not. I've seen them sell from between £60 to £100, which is pretty mad for a fairly recently minted coin, and it's a great example of a coin that has actually appreciated in value. So there we go. As I said, sometimes it happens. But with that being said, let's get back to the coins. Well, there we go, our finds for today. A nice little mixture of things. We've got 2 from Gibraltar, the Barbary Partridge from 2015, and then Calpe House, which I think is a very cool design. I haven't found many of those. 2018 Gibraltar, super stuff. Guernsey Tomatoes, 1992, and a couple from Jersey. What have we got there? 2007 and 2012. So they're pretty cool. Star find though, a 2019 J for Jubilee. These 2019s are not easy to come by. Although I do really like that Calpe House design too. So although logically I should be giving our find of the day to J for Jubilee, I really like Calpe House from Gibraltar, but let me know in the comments what you like the most. Sadly, it's not a new one for the book, so we'll carry on hunting for those last 6, I believe, ones that we still need to find. As ever, links will be in the description to my coin collecting Discord server if you want to come over and join that. There's also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address you can write into, and of course the Britannia Coin Company, who I work for as my day job, making videos for their YouTube channel, so please do check that out too. All it leaves me to do now though is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!